Hello there. Back with another reaction, and today we're going to be looking at the newest episode of the Clone Wars. Wow, I am really excited for this one. I believe this episode is called Shattered, and I guess we all know what that title implies. This last arc of the Clone Wars has just been absolutely amazing so far. It is by far the best arc of the season, perhaps the best arc of the entire series. We're only 2 episodes in and so much has happened. We've seen the invasion of Mandalore, Maul has been captured, we're already crossing over with Revenge of the Sith. So yeah, I'm very excited to check this out. I am a little nervous too, obviously because of what's coming. We all knew that it was inevitable, and there's only 2 episodes left. The season has been so great, and I want more Clone Wars now, but the team has accomplished what they set out to accomplish. So yeah, with all that said, let's just get in and see what this one is all about. No, I'm not gonna skip the intro. You crazy? Part 3. Shattered. That can't be good. For our characters, I mean, I'm sure the episode will be amazing. I like that this one is starting out slow. It's like the calm before the storm. Everything seems like it's okay, it seems like they won, but you know the tone is suggesting it's going to be otherwise.
That is what the council wanted.
Oh, she found her lightsabers. Cool.
Still, I've learned from the best, including you.
I wish I was good at something other than war.
I like that they address that because she has done some pretty terrible things in this show.
Kind of leader.
Oh, I wonder where we're at in Revenge of the Sith now. Did Anakin maybe just get rejected as a master?
The dark side of the Force surrounds the Chancellor.
If he does not give up his emergency powers after the destruction of Grievous, then he should be removed from office.
They took that audio right from the movie.
Great care we must take.
Wow. Well, it makes it easy for the people who are going to make fan edits out of this.
I did my duty as a citizen.
Not as a Jedi.
No, not yet.
I sent him to inform the Chancellor that General Grievous has indeed been located.
Oh. So that's where
Master
we're at.
Kenobi?
That depends on the Chancellor.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, citizen. These matters are for the Council to discuss.
Citizen.
I understand.
It's interesting how they took Ki-Adi-Mundi's audio directly from the movie, but they recreated it with the voice actors for Mace Windu and Yoda.
A message for Skywalker, perhaps.
No, Master. Thank you. I'll tell him myself when I see him.
May the Force be with you.
Yeah, because this is the thing, like, things could have gone differently if Ahsoka had actually managed to talk to Anakin.
General Skywalker.
Because she's probably one of the few people that Anakin could have honestly confided his feelings in, especially now that she's no longer a Jedi, but I guess that's just the tragedy of the situation. I always like orange and blue contrast. Oh, I thought for a second they froze him in carbonite. Probably what Anakin would have done, because he thought of that technique back in the Citadel arc.
A relic of a bygone era when Mandalorians had reason to imprison you Force-wielding maniacs.
I thought your sister outlawed such devices.
She did. This is the last one. Goodbye, Ahsoka Tano.
Order 66 is gonna happen on that ship, isn't it? Maul's just waiting for the right opportunity. They're literally surrounded by a ship full of clones with nowhere to go. I love this music. It kind of reminds me of Blade Runner. Kind of got that feeling to it. Hope we get to see more scenes recreated from Revenge of the Sith. That's kind of cool.
Something on your mind? Many people wish it never happened. But without it, we clones wouldn't exist.
Yeah, it's really tough stuff.
Then perhaps some good has come from all of it. The Republic couldn't have asked for better soldiers. Nor I, a better friend.
I love the tone and the pacing of this episode. It's just perfectly setting up what's about to happen. Oh, that's the shot from the trailer.
Execute Order 66.
Yes, Lord Sidious.
Rex, it's Anakin. I feel like something terrible has happened. Rex?
No. I'll do it.
Rex, what's happening?
Stay back! Find him. Find him. Vibes. Find him!
Rex!
This music is taken directly from Revenge of the Sith.
She's been marked for termination by Order 66. Under this directive, any and all Jedi leadership must be executed for treason against the Republic. Any soldier that does not comply with the order will also be executed for treason. Understood? Yes, sir! Come on. Let's get moving.
It's interesting how they address that some clones may not listen to Order 66 despite the inhibitor chips that they have in their head. That's a nice detail. I'm going to be saying that a lot. Just great attention to detail. Are Ahsoka and Maul gonna finally team up to escape?
Choose your words carefully.
No, it was not my doing. I do not know what has occurred, but surely you have felt it. The voices crying out. The death.
The clones turned against me. Even Rex. I don't know why, they just suddenly weren't themselves.
You've done the right thing by coming to me. Only together can we survive this. Now, if you will follow my lead.
You don't understand. I'm not here to team up with you. I need a diversion, and you're it. Now go cause some chaos. It's what you're good at. I'm not rooting for you. Now get going.
This is interesting. Hello, boys.
I know. Quiet.
Hey, Sacred Island, watch the language.
Try Anakin's passcode. 8108.
Wonder if that number means anything specific.
Gonna fall on deaf ears. But I owe it to Fives to record what I saw.
Wow, this is brutal. It's kind of reminding me of the Vader scene from Rogue One. And that reminds me of The Mandalorian. Never underestimate a droid.
Never underestimate a droid.
Wait,
Rex,
Is that the same model as Chopper? Yeah, he's at least a similar model to Chopper.
Start working on these doors.
Open the blast doors. Open the blast doors.
Open the blast door. Open the blast door.
I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
Sure it Imway's phrase.
I'm one with the Force is with me.
Guardians of the Will stuff. It's kind of like that scene in A New Hope where the stormtrooper hits his head on the door.
Take over.
The door! Gigi, the door! Rex? Are you okay?
Yeah, kid. I'm okay.
Well, he just had to shoot his own brothers, so...
Earlier. Ahsoka, it's all of us. The entire Grand Army of the Republic has been ordered to hunt down and destroy the Jedi Knights.
I mean, it's not about to end here, is it? Please don't. Oh! No! Wow. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin with that. That was just... That episode was amazing. We have been waiting for years to see this moment. Like, ever since the Clone Wars began back in 2008, we inevitably knew what the conclusion was. So actually seeing it happen in the show and not just in Revenge of the Sith, I almost didn't react as strongly as I expected because it was just so much to take in. Speaking of Revenge of the Sith, it was interesting how they cut in the audio. On the one hand, it was really, really cool, and I know that there are going to be a lot of fan edits, but it was also interesting how they chose to do it. They did a mix of having the actors re-record lines, but they also spliced in some actual audio from Revenge of the Sith. For example, the actor who plays Mace Windu in the series and the actor who plays Yoda in the series re-record that line of dialogue, but Ki-Adi-Mundi's dialogue it sounded like it was taken directly from Revenge of the Sith, so that was interesting. And then in the scene where Order 66 happens, Ahsoka is hearing Mace Windu's death in her head, and that audio is taken directly from Revenge of the Sith too. But then you hear a re-recorded line from Matt Lanter, who voices Anakin in the Clone Wars series, where he says, "What have I done?" And then when you see Palpatine shortly afterward saying, "Execute Order 66," and I guess that was just a slight time jump, because the episode is only about 25 minutes long. I know that it had to happen at least a couple minutes later because of the movies. So that was interesting how they do it. I have mixed feelings on it. On the one hand, it is a little distracting that they, did both the Clone Wars actors and the actors on the movies, but at the same time, it's really, really cool and fascinating to see how they do it, and it makes it feel special. So, you know what? Forget the mixed feelings. I love it. I'll just say that I love it. And I just loved how quiet and calm it felt at the beginning. This actually feels almost like its own mini arc, which 4-episode arcs of the Clone Wars are known to do. The first half was the Siege of Mandalore, and then this half is Order 66. So I like that it felt like the resolution to the Maul stuff at the beginning. Like, it feels that it's over, it feels calm, but that's just the calm before the storm, and you know that the tension is slowly building until Order 66. And Order 66 was just... Obviously, they can't show everything from Revenge of the Sith, but the fact that they actually took audio and acknowledged that it was happening, used the Force as a very effective tool to convey that this is happening everywhere, and you can just feel Ahsoka's pain when she senses it. Maul even has a line about hearing the cries of terror or something like that, which sounds similar to Ben Kenobi's line of "as if millions of voices suddenly crowded in terror" from A New Hope. I can't believe I'm going to have to wait another week for this, but I almost don't want next week to come because that means it's going to be the last episode of the Clone Wars. This arc just took it to another level. It feels so good. This is what I've been waiting for, and now it's going to be over. This feels like a movie Each episode in this arc has felt absolutely special and did a wonderful job of tying into Revenge of the Sith as well as standing on its own. I'm looking forward to watching all 4 episodes as, one movie and seeing the fan edits that'll combine this with Revenge of the Sith. But this episode made a lot easier. The next week is the series finale. I'm dreading the Clone Wars being over, but I'm also extremely excited for it. This was a fantastic episode. I loved every second of it. Yeah, I'm just going to stop there. Otherwise, I'm going to be talking forever about all the great stuff. What did you think of this episode? What are your thoughts on the Clone Wars in general, and how excited are you for the series finale? Whatever it is, feel free to share your thoughts down below. If this is your first time on my channel, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. Also, be sure to check out my other videos. It really means a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and have a great day.